Hello all you numbers, welcome back to another video. As you can see, the drawing that was first shown is not mine. I am currently doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge. The person I am drawing is named Roman, or in their animal form, Razor, and they're wonderful artists who drew the piece you keep seeing popping up in the little corner is Swiggy. If you don't know who Swiggy is, well, there's someone I know from Amino. They're on the Arts and OC's Amino, that Amino group. So join us on Amino. Make some friends. I made a new friend thanks to Amino, and now I'm drawing their art. Anyways, as you can see, I'm following the rules. I'm not like trying to trace this drawing or nothing, I guess. I don't actually know the rules of Draw This in My Style challenge. The person puts out a piece of art and you draw it how you would draw it. So for this particular one, I had to draw someone smiling yet looking concerned, which I make them look concerned purely through eyebrows. That's the only way you can tell. And I hope it looks okay. But you'll see that in a few moments where I actually put them in. This is also one of the first times I actually drew hair that was flicking up and not staying down. I will say I actually quite enjoyed drawing such a style. It was quite enjoyable. And this is only the second time I've ever actually done a mustache. So that was quite exciting. About the sketch. Right now I'm on the hair, and for reference, usually I do just one color, but because of the fact I was having some issues with the fact the jacket is so baggy compared to the body itself, I did the jacket in its own separate color of blue just so I could differentiate that from the actual body, which I do remove later on. I usually don't do that either, but it was just going to be easier for me in the long run. Now that I'm in the line art, as you can see, I narrow the eyes a little bit so that they're not so wide open. And I have to speak for 8 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Anyways, again, if you've gotten this far to me speaking and you haven't muted me, thank you. That actually means something to me. I'm quite flattered. Can you tell I'm new to this? But I'm not gonna stop the commentary. If you've got any tips for me, please let me know. Oh, did I even put that line in? Oh, I think I forgot a line. Ah, whatever. Anyways, the line I'm talking about is just a little line on the neck. I think I just kind of forgot to put that in for the line art. So, if I did, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really do that specific type of thing most of the time anyways, so it doesn't really bother me in the slightest. Yeah, that's the word. Again, the eyebrows are what really helps give the specific emotion, which for most cases, the eyebrows do help actually convey what kind of emotion I'm trying to give a character, because I like doing a more realistic, cartoony style that people like. It's kind of anime-esque, but I don't do not as exaggerated as I could kind of stuff. I try to stay very much into the limits of the human body, including the facial structure. I'm very, about facial structures. I like keeping them realistic, except for, the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. So, they're gonna be big, for the most part. Unless they look better if they were smaller, and then they'll be smaller. I feel like I could have done better on the sleeves, but I really don't want to go back to doing the sleeves because I was having pain in the tukis in doing them in the first place because I'm not good at poofy jackets. I've never really done them. I've never really drawn them. I'm more used to drawing more skin-tight clothing. The only kind of poofy jacket I've drawn thus far is on a character of mine that I had recently drawn, so I have very little experience in this. Like with my other video, I went in on top of the line art on a separate layer to add details like the piercing and the zip tie. For the skin, originally it was pale, and then I made it darker because I felt like that would be better suited. I'm sorry, Swiggy, if he is a very, very pale boy, but for my drawing's sake, it just was not suiting correctly for what I was trying to do. So, please let me know if either I completely screwed up the skin tone, he's supposed to basically look albino skin tone, or if the skin tone's okay. Just let me know. For the eyes, I kind of did what I did with Val's, which Val is also more of a orangey amber eye color, and just with how my shading is, it does look more like they have brown eyes, but still looks orange. Right. Oh, I did put the line in. Okay, never mind. I didn't actually do too much shading on the actual jacket. I actually did no shading on the jacket. The only shading I did was on the face because I always feel like it's better to at least have a hint of blush, a hint of extra color on a face. Even if there's no other color, it will always give it a more lifelike look than just, oh, it's a plastic Ken and Barbie doll look. That is my personal preference. Right now I am doing the triangle-y background. I don't know how you did it, Swiggy. I was having so many issues, so I just kinda I winged it so much. I just threw a ton of triangles, and I kind of did some blendy blue stuff to kind of make them look like you did, but the background is just, it's clearly different from how you did it, and that's also kind of just from my part of the style. I never really do abstract shapes, but now I'm getting on to my name, so this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and come again.